Hello and welcome to the final week of the Beacon World League. This has been going on for a good few weeks now, but there are 2 matches left. The Division 2 matches and the Division 1 matches. I'm joined here by OC on my left, I think. I think I've looked the right way there.
Nope.
No?
That's it. OC. Yep.
Right, we'll figure it out eventually.
Yeah.
Right. And yeah, the first match we will be showing will be containing both of our BITM Div 2 players. We'll have the wonderful Acrose
Josh.
and Josh in here.
There they are.
As well as Ixawai
Josh still has
and
the best
Maxtrak.
beard ever.
I know, I can't grow a beard
I
like that.
I can't. I wish. Man, I really wish. But yeah, Josh, Ixawai, Acrose, and Maxtrak.
Indeed.
We're all seated pretty close together, but not in the table that close together anymore. I don't think.
Yeah, I think that's a fair assessment. Towards the top of the table, we have Acrose currently sat in second, tied on points with Evon. The top
he wins
two.
the head-to-head, I think.
Uh,
Did he beat him? He did beat him. Yeah, Acrose beat
I
Evon.
can't remember.
So
I
that's why he's
can't
ahead because he's
remember.
won. Yeah.
It's really bad. I can't remember how the tiebreak's meant to work.
Anyways, Acrose in second.
Yeah. Then we have Ixawai. Who, if I can just drag up the standings very quickly.
Oh my god, I don't even have them. So prepared as per usual.
Wait a second, I have them. It's
I
all
got
good.
them.
Here we
There
go.
we go.
I tell a lie. Currently
Nice.
with a tiebreaker, Acrose is in third and Evon is in second.
Okay.
Though I'm not quite sure what the tiebreaker is because they are exactly equal in every metric right now. I think it's average rounds position that it comes down to. But right behind Acrose is Ixawai. It is a hefty gap.
What?
Not technically impossible.
Impossible.
But Acrose is going to have a pretty rough match. And I think Ixawai is going to have to play very well and have Maxtrak and Josh playing well as well if he wants a shot at getting into that top 2.
It's just top 2 promoted?
Yep, top 2 will be promoted.
Yeah.
So Tween,
Top 2
8
promoted,
points
so.
clear at the top, is going to need an absolute disaster class if he doesn't want to get promoted there. I think he is very safe. And then it's mainly between Evon and Acrose. Evon is playing Tween today, so he's got a reasonable chance of dropping points. So this might be a case of me having to get the Tween versus Evon match open on my second monitor and keeping an eye on exactly what's happening in the table. Yeah, so that we can try and keep up in real time exactly what is happening.
And give you guys the best information that we can. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Right, that can live over there.
Josh, in his matches, has shown a lot of glimpses of really fast pace. You know, if you look with the players around him, he's got 5 fastest lap points.
Yeah.
Everyone 8th and below, or 7th and below even, has less than him. So he clearly has pace, similar with Maxtrak, who had a pretty poor start to the season, but in his last game managed to win and get 3 fastest lap points. So there's clearly some pace and some strong potential there. So although I think the primary focus will be on Acrose and Ixawai, I don't think we could rule out Maxtrak and Josh of maybe spring a surprise or certainly interfering quite heavily.
Make them uncomfortable.
Yeah, exactly.
Would be the best word, I think, is make them as uncomfortable as possible. For Ixawai and Acrose. Of course, Ixawai needs to gain 7 points on Acrose, so it's a pretty tall order in just one match, and then he has to hope that Evon has an absolute shocker. What maximum amount of points you can get is 12.
Yep.
For a match, if you come first and get all 4 fastest lap points, so he'd need Evon to pick up. Ixawai'd have to get all 12 points himself, and then need Evon to pick up less than 5.
Yeah.
In order to get promoted. So it's not impossible.
And Acrose would need to finish third as well.
Yes.
So
yes.
yeah.
So it's not impossible, but
It would be
It's unlikely.
a pretty incredible plot line if it did happen.
Hmm.
But I think the main one we'll be keeping an eye out, assuming that Acrose and Evon play to the best of their ability. I think we'll be keeping an eye on those two and seeing how that develops and
So that develops over the day.
how much can Ixawai be a thorn in Acrose's side? Because
Yeah.
Ixawai, knowing there is a chance, I imagine will play as best as he can and try and take a fight to Acrose, and then Acrose has to, contend with that. It's not going to be an easy match for him, I reckon.
Yeah. Well, all Acrose, he wants promotion. He really does. He said in his interview at the start he could definitely be up there at the top. So, for Acrose, he has to win. He has to put in a performance. He has to come out of here with, at bare minimum, the 8 points for coming first, preferably with, a couple of fastest lap points because Tween might pick up all the fastest lap points in the Tween Evon match, and if Acrose picks up one here and comes first, then Acrose will jump up into second. So it's going to be interesting. There's a lot riding on it. There's a lot riding on this match for all these players involved. There's not that pressure of going back into seeding. If you get promoted, you don't have to worry about that. You keep your spot. You just
But
chill there,
you don't just keep it,
learn the
you get
maps.
to play in Division 1 for sure.
Exactly. So you don't have to
Um,
worry about it. So a lot of pressure, but hopefully these guys rise above it, and we got a really good match.
I am optimistic of that. Right, we will be moving into pick and bans now.
Whoa.
So,
So Ixawai, Acrose, Josh Maxtrak. Will we see Galifeo banned? Galifeo's been banned, I think, in every match I've casted. So
I think
please,
Galathea and Perseverance have probably been the two most common. But it's Ixawai's banned first, and
okay, he
uh,
banned.
Ixawai bans Perseverance. So we are actually going to see
Yes,
Galathea this time
yes.
round.
Finally, I get to cast Galifeo.
Yeah.
Uh,
Miata for
Miata.
Acrose.
Hmm.
Yep,
Josh
definitely one we've seen
picks
picked a little bit more.
Meltdown. Yeah, that's a classic Josh pick.
Yeah, very much.
I think he's picked Meltdown every match I can
I'm not sure
remember
how
anyway.
kind it's actually been to him, but he does keep picking it, so
He does keep
it's got
picking. It's
some
a
sense.
love-hate relationship, perhaps. He loves
Yeah.
it. It hates him. So we got
Perhaps, but
Maxtrak picking a Ruby and Galifeo left over to be played. Finally, I get to watch Galifeo.
indeed. It's only taken to the very last week for you to actually get to watch it, but
The second last match, like times, the second last match time slot, and I can finally watch it. So yeah, I'm super excited
indeed.
to see this now.
Yeah, we will be getting into the match very shortly. Players are just warming up.
I'm excited, man. I
I
actually can't
know.
wait.
I'm
How many
definitely looking
weeks has this
forward to
been
it.
on for now? This is the
This is the
fifth week,
third.
I suppose, that the maps have been out. Third
I
week of
think so.
matches.
Yeah,
So these players have been cooking for 5 weeks, and it all comes down to this.
indeed.
All this effort put in because this is the most important match. The format is rigged to have arguably your probably most important match at the end. Seed 1 and 2 overall play each other in the last match. So a rigged format, but actually excitement.
Oh yeah.
It's rigged in a good way. This is a good rig that I'm talking about. It's rigged in a good way. It adds to the excitement of it. So yeah, this is gonna be good.
Yes, we are just watching the very end of warm up here.
On me, here we go.
And here we go, the first round of Beacon
Of
World
the
League's
last
final week.
match.
We have Acrose, Ixawai, Josh, and Maxtrak starting out here on Miata. 2 players in with a shot of promotion. 2 other players ready to be a thorn in the side.
Mm-hmm.
First
And Josh
casualty
will not
is
be.
Josh, though. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
just
He's been
struggling
struggling there.
with that consistency, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
Ixawai and Acrose. Oh, and I don't even get to finish my sentence before Ixawai goes in the wall, and
As you
this
say
is
Ixawai's name.
unfortunately for him, but this is looking like a good start for Acrose and Maxtrak as well. Perhaps not considered one of the favourites going into this match. He's
Good player though.
currently
Really
looking.
good player.
He's currently looking to take that initial 10 points. Looks to get that outside dirt quite well, but Acrose is still right behind. Acrose gets a slightly more inside line there, overtakes Maxtrak. These two are absolutely neck and neck. It's going to come down to this ending. How much do I risk? Acrose. Oh, that's silly of Acrose. Does he have a speed? No. Nope. Oh, and he doesn't make it. That. Ah. That is.
He should make it now. Yeah.
Yeah, he'll make it now, but that is unfortunately throwing away a few points there. He was on course for second at worst, and he just pushes a little too hard there. I think he got some airtime going over the over grass. It's actually going into the final CP, and that is what flung him into the wall.
It's just unfortunate because hopefully now he doesn't let that get into his head now that he's thrown away 10 points right at the start of this match, and hopefully it doesn't come back to bite him. You know, coming down to the business end of this, that you know, it might be 10 points he really needs when it comes down to the end of this match. So
yeah,
hope he can regain his focus and get himself back into it and not let it affect him too much.
Well, he starts out quite well here. Now. He has a lead here. Ixawai, his probably close competitor, down in fourth right now. Josh and Maxtrak hanging behind him. Maxtrak is looking good here. He's seems to be enjoying Miata as a map. He's got good pace and is keeping up with Acrose. He won the first round.
Though. Oh my god, Acrose.
Yeah, went as aggressive as he could there.
Yeah, there was a number of things he could have clipped there as he hopefully does the grass better. Yeah, there you go. Gets the grass a lot better this time.
Keep the ground contract. And with Maxtrak dropping the gear there, Josh is able to pick up a second place, which Josh has actually ended up professional. Nice. We made it 2 rounds before it started to go wrong. I love it. Who's actually had the best start of this match? Well, after Maxtrak, Josh. He's had a pair of second places so far. He might have been the very first person to crash.
He's gonna hate that you said his name though.
Yeah, I have put a curse upon him.
He's gonna watch this back and be like, oh, I was doing so well. They weren't talking about me. They weren't noticing me. Nothing was going on, and
no caster cursing.
No.
I'll put it to him fully. Let's ride on board with Josh here. Everyone keeping it clean. Maxtrak decides to make me shut up, followed by Ixawai. So, yeah,
Josh and Acrose.
A British 1-2 right now. Josh leading from Acrose here. Josh on fairly good pace, but goes slightly too wide on that grass section. Going to lose out on a little bit of speed. I don't know where Josh just went, but somehow it's worked and he still got speed, and he might still be on course for a second place here.
Or a first if Acrose
he's looking shaky. He has such a big gap back to Ixawai though. He can kind of do it, but he jumps and it's not big enough to make up for that. Acrose picks up a comfortable win here, drives for match record.
I think Josh either went safe. Nah, safe is slower than that. I think he just.
Yeah,
maybe he had to respawn. Not sure. Yeah. Why?
Something's broken OC. I'm not quite sure what.
No, just I was looking at the mainstream. Like, why is Acrose, Josh, Maxtrak, and Ixawai on my screen? Anyway, everyone's streaming this match apparently. So
wait,
I'll try to get somewhere to give you guys. Yeah, I'll try to get somewhere to give you guys updates on the promotion relegation situation. If I can. Go on, Passer. You take it away here while I look for some updates.
Yep. Sounds good. Well, Ixawai, who I think has been struggling to get into his match a little, crashes again there. He was on good pace leading Acrose, and yeah, not looking comfortable on this map. This map is Acrose's pick, of course. Ixawai, as top combined times, does get the ban here, and he banned Perseverance, but I mean, his first pick is Acrose, and I think after a pretty disastrous first round, Acrose has capitalized on this really well, if I can find the camera to switch to him. But I think the other big winner is potentially Maxtrak here. No one has particularly dropped far behind, other than Ixawai, who has really, really struggled here, and this is not what I expected going into this match.
I'm still looking for updates, but everyone in this match, I think, which is really funny.
Camsop,
No, I'm trying my best.
Camsop lagging, I think it's
We'll
just a
figure it out.
pause. Hmm.
We'll figure it out. I'll get the Trackmania up, and we can give you a score update through that.
That sounds good.
Yep, that's what we'll do. Of course, pick'ems. Everyone better have done their pick'ems. I'm currently in 9th place, but I think it's actually 10th
I forgot last
I'm
week.
tied. But anyway, but yeah, I'm cooking.
Anyway, we head now.
I'm cooking the pick'ems.
On to Meltdown.
Yes, we do.
Of course, map by Mime, a favourite of the BIPM server, I think. Certainly in terms of maps, he has produced some absolutely beautiful stuff for past editions of BIPL and BIPC. And,
we absolutely love Mime.
We do indeed. I feel like bias is allowed if it's towards Mime, you know. We love Mime. But anyway, okay. He's made quite an interesting map here. It's a map that I seem to see being picked early on or banned immediately. I don't think I've ever seen Meltdown be the auto pick or inferred, you know. People seem a little Marmite on it, perhaps. Perhaps this is to do with the ice, you know. This final slide that we can see Acrose doing a warm-up can be quite tricky. We have seen a few rounds, one had lost on there. Ooh.
Yes.
Josh, you'll be hoping he does slightly better in the actual rounds here.
I can't get any score update. There's nothing on Trackmania.
I wonder if the match has actually started then. Might not have.
I'm not sure if it started or not. We'll figure it out eventually.
Cool.
We'll stay with what we have here for now.
Right.
Okay. Meltdown. Meltdown? No. Yeah, Meltdown.
Yes, Meltdown.
Yeah,
this
Meltdown.
pick,
Sorry.
this map pick is Josh's.
Yes.
That's Josh's map
pick.
It doesn't seem to be favouring him right now.
No,
I think it might just be pace, honestly, at only a few temps down. But Acrose and Ixawai looking incredibly close here. If Ixawai can keep it clean, this could be a way to kickstart his match. This match that has ended up with him losing 31 points in the first 4 rounds, and again he crashes. And
yeah, just
Acrose must be absolutely struggling a bit life right now. I forgot to mention it, but on the last match, Acrose did pick up a match record.
Yeah, we'll see the map again, though.
I forgot.
Surely.
That is true.
Maxtrak wins it. Nice.
Indeed. Sniping Acrose right at the end. Yep, I definitely wasn't realising I had the wrong overlay on.
Oh, not then. Maxtrak. Well, there we go. So, yeah, Maxtrak and, Acrose picking up the fastest lap, I guess. Match fast. I don't know. What are we calling it? I can't remember. There's so many different names people have given it. I
think I call it fastest lap, but it's not really a lap unless you go around a circle.
It's not a lap. It's like a time, isn't it?
Fastest. What would you call it in rally? Like stage?
Yeah, but not stage. I don't know. Anyway, it
doesn't matter. What does matter is that Ixawai has gone into the wall there, and this is once again boiled down to Maxtrak versus Acrose. I don't think Maxtrak was someone who I was certainly expecting to be Acrose' competition in this match, but he is only 4 points behind and has only dropped 18 points in 5 rounds so far.
Yeah, exactly.
He's been looking
he's doing well.
very good.
He could be very much be a thorn in Acrose's side coming down to the business end of this.
Yeah, I think he's
Um,
also had quite good consistency, as he hasn't made the
Acrose,
mistakes like Acrose there going into the wall, pulled him into the clutches of Josh there,
Josh.
who makes the overtake. Acrose,
Oh,
not
not
knowing what to
again.
do with speed, goes into the wall. Now,
I
down
think
to Josh,
Ixawai is too far behind.
Maxtrak. Not quite sure. We'll cut to him in a second. These two make it. Ixawai is there, and I
Acrose
don't
crashed
know
again.
where. Yeah, he must
He
have
went
done.
safe finish. I wonder, because of the crash, was he not in the right gear for the ice slide?
I reckon so.
And
It's
he
gonna
slid
really
out.
throw you off, something like that.
Mm. And he slid
And
out and he wouldn't have had enough speed. So that's why he went safe. But yeah,
yeah,
not
with
good
that.
for Acrose.
Oh,
As
Ixawai. That's you get the feeling he's in his own head a little bit there now.
yeah, I
That's
hope he
a
can
that's
recover
an
it himself.
unfortunate
And
mistake to make. It's
yeah, hopefully he can regain his focus and get himself into this game because I was really looking forward to a nice battle between him and Acrose here. But so far it's just been a one horse race. It's just been
well,
Acrose
you
that's.
say that, but Acrose isn't leading. Maxtrak is the one leading
I
right now,
know,
and
but
if we're gonna get
between
it right,
Acrose and Ixawai for promotion,
oh yeah, in terms of that,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, in terms of that.
that is looking unlikely right now. But
Hmm.
who knows? XY could go
Acrose
on a.
slides out.
Where did he go?
He slid out.
Oh,
Ixaway is so far behind
he is
though.
not
He
enjoying
must have also
meltdown
made a
here.
mistake.
Well, I think he's
No.
still recovering from just driving into wall at the start, unfortunately. But this is going to come down to Josh versus. It's going to come down to
Josh is clipping,
Maxtrak versus not hitting anything. Something
and
he
he
has
gets the
actually been
slice
very good
slide.
at. Will he get the slide? Josh
Ooh,
gets it
Maxtrak.
quite well, but it's not enough.
Maxtrak went very wide there at the end. He almost missed the ring. He had to snap back towards it. So yeah, Maxtrak with a bit of a lead now. He's leading by 13 points.
Yeah,
Pretty impressive from
I
him
don't
so
think
far.
I don't think people would have expected that going into the match, but
He's just not been crashing. He's been doing he's just been cheesing the system basically. He's just
oh,
not crashing.
not sure it's
Just
cheesy.
just
Well,
just
he's just letting everyone
driving
else
clean.
crash more, you know.
Exactly.
I think he's taking
He's doing really
advantage
well.
of. I think Acrose is definitely gonna have some nerves. Obviously, this is such a big game. Oh,
Was that
XY
Josh and
and
XY?
Josh.
It was, yeah.
You know, uh,
XY
formation
struggling, man.
crashing there, unfortunately. And
Yeah, I hope
again,
XY can get back in it.
I do too, because we've seen such strong performances in the past from Ixawai in this competition. You know, he sat fourth in the overall scoreboard. We know he can be better, and it's always better to see players playing, you know, at their limit.
For the best. Yeah. That's where the good stuff happens. But
Yeah,
Across
Maxtrak.
clips again? No?
Yeah,
Maybe?
trying
No.
to go
Did he?
for. It didn't look right. I'm not quite sure what happened, but anyway, it's enough
It's
for
fine
him
though.
to pick up the match record. Yeah, I'm gonna
Which
say
is
he
very
didn't clip,
important.
given the fact that he was only half tenth off Evon's division record there.
Yeah, I gotta say he didn't clip.
Yeah.
Or
Oops.
oops, he did clip?
Maybe?
Oh, we'll ask
I'm
him
not
after.
sure.
But
Yeah.
we'll ask him. We'll figure it out. A crow's missing out on the big. Oh, I wonder. Okay, there must have been a bet between Epos and a crows that a crows could do a 108 in match.
I wonder.
I wonder the big bucks. I wonder was the wager of a packet of hobnobs possibly. As
If I
become the
didn't
standard
crack
here,
that,
so
was free £5.
free £5, 35 or 3.5.
uh, just 5.
Just
Like
oh, I thought you said
£5
three.
for free.
Also nice points. Okay, so Crows is just enjoying himself here, which is good to see. It's good to see the players enjoying themselves in the last week.
Yeah.
Just
Okay. Given the fact that the producer for mainstream has got left, I am assuming that the Evon Tween match is underway now.
did they
I think
offset them possibly to get
no,
so
Tween,
everyone could watch?
according to an informant called Crisp, Tween's cam was Tween was having some lag and issues, and
Okay.
so they paused that match to sort it out, and yeah, we're streaming
That
this one
should
instead.
mean that. Yeah, that should mean that. Yeah, that match is just it started now. I can see it on Ixawai. So yeah, okay, good. Okay. So yeah, Maxtrak leads though. Through
Yeah.
through 3 maps, and I believe Maxtrak picked this.
Yeah, this is
Obviously,
Maxtrak. I mean, by the time you get down
there's
to
only
the
two
last
maps
pick,
left, but
it's between
yeah,
this and Galafew, and I think
yes,
it'd be great to respect the Galafew. About 90% of the players would pick Ruby.
yeah. They're all good maps. Actually, I still haven't played them.
They're all good maps. I
I'm
haven't
here
played them.
casting on them, and I
I
haven't
have.
played them. But yeah, Maxtrak.
I didn't play them very well, but I did play them.
Maxtrak with the area mistake here. As Acrose and Ixawai are in a battle. This is what we wanted to see.
Yeah, finally getting.
This is exactly what we wanted to see.
Yeah, we're finally getting this race between two of the best performing players in Div 2, Ixawai and Acrose. Both with pace, both have, particularly Ixawai, has been plagued by consistency issues. But on Ruby, which I think is a map I see less incidents on, and if they are, they tend to be towards the start of the map. We'll see whether the two of them can
Keep
both
it clean.
give
Super race so far, just 300 separating them.
Yeah, exactly.
As Acrose should have more speed going into the dirt, I think. No, he doesn't. Oh,
not quite.
okay. Now Ixawai's going to take it.
Yeah.
Unless, okay, yeah. Acrose tried to push it. Ixawai takes it. Good round though.
Yeah, and
really,
Ixawai
really,
really needed that.
Yeah.
Hopefully you can get in, back in the swing of it here.
That's good for Ixawai. Hopefully we now see him get his head back in this. That would be ideal.
Yeah.
And if he can start posing a challenge to Acrose, as much as we love Acrose, of course, but if he could start posing a challenge to Acrose here, that would make this match very exciting. I think, because we can't forget about Maxtrak though.
Ixawai goes into the wall again, not dropping that far behind. Acrose on a funky little line there. I'm not sure that worked ideally. Yep.
Came in, said hello, and then promptly left.
Made a very uncharacteristic mistake last round. Lost out on some of that consistency that has given him the lead in this match, perhaps more than his pace. But this time the seas have parted for him, and he's the only one who hasn't gone into a wall, and you've got to respect that.
You're gonna win the round. Yeah,
to finish first you have to finish, and he has taken that mantra to the extreme, and in this match, it's really working. Josh just behind though.
Josh
and Maxtrak just lost out on it there. He has.
What a round. Maxtrak just clipped the inside bump, and it gave him a bit of airtime, caused him to wobble a bit, and he lost a load of speed, allowing Josh and Ixawai behind him Ixawai to almost catch up and overtake, but Josh to get the round win, which Josh really needed. He's down on 37 points, so that was a very important +0 for Josh. Sorry, -0 for Josh.
We will fix that. One day it'll just say 0.
Oh, it says -0. I didn't realize it said -0. My bad.
I think it still does.
Yeah, so that's pretty important for Josh here, especially if he wants to be a thorn in someone's side coming at the end of this match. So we'll see. I'd love to see Josh and Ixawai now really start to pull ahead and start pumping in some good times and forcing Acrose and Maxtrak back towards them to really give this match like a proper, give Div 2 a proper send-off with a really tight match. Quadruple last chance would be nice.
Well, ideally, but
that'd be pretty fun, but I think it's unfortunately unlikely.
With a 36-point gap between Ixawai and Maxtrak, I'm going to say that is exceptionally unlikely. Ixawai kind of losing out on speed there in that final section. It's going to relegate him down to third. Maxtrak picks up a solid second place. Acrose gets a win, undoing his previous -10 to some extent.
And takes the match record from Ixawai.
He does. So that gives him 3 out of
which
4 right now. There is only 1 round left on Ruby.
very
Uh,
important.
Wait, is that match record? Do I tell him?
No, 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 no,
No,
don't interfere.
I shan't. It's like a
Yeah,
nature documentary. You know,
yeah, don't interfere. Let nature
just
take its
roll the
course.
cameras.
Just roll the camera. Exactly. Yeah. Nah, nah, nah. Don't interfere, because yeah, that could be seen as unfair, I suppose.
Yeah,
Maybe
that
if
that would be
casters are
fair.
telling people who match records are and stuff like that. I mean, if one of
Yeah.
the if the match admin came in and said yes, then fair enough. But I don't even know who's adminning this. But yeah,
Not sure.
we'll keep our mouth shut. We'll do the occasional GG when someone goes out, and we'll leave it at that.
Yeah, for sure. Right, Ixawai
'Cause,
versus Acrose here at the front.
oh,
Less than a tenth between the Maxtrak, waiting in the wings, just waiting for a mistake, as has been his play this entire game. Is it going to
and it's
happen
worked.
this time? Acrose has dropped a little behind Ixawai now, but it's still so close that, one half temps, one slightly tighter line on one of these corners could
Hmm.
easily make the difference.
Into the grass section now. Technical, super important to try and keep as much speed as possible. So Ixawai gets more speed coming out of it, and that should carry all the way to the end, which it does. And provided he doesn't have an incident, takes the match record with a 1:10.9. Okay.
Acrose perhaps not too happy
Acrose
about
is
that.
not impressed. Yeah, because now he knows
He
it wasn't the
really
match
wants the
record.
match records.
He needs them. He really needs them.
Indeed, but that
Okay.
is quite big because it's very unlikely we cycle back round to Ruby now.
Yes, and
As
we go
we
to
should.
Gallifeu, and I can give you an update from the other match.
Oh yeah.
As things stand, it's currently Tween in first place with 77 points, Limpan in second place with 72 points, Evon in third place with 69 points, nice, and Beta Toast in fourth place with 56 points. That match is really tight. There's
Mm,
21 points separates the 4 players, so
that's certainly a
yeah,
bit
but
close from this one.
Evon in third is something that Acrose, with respect to all the players, Acrose does not want Evon to do better than third.
Yeah,
Because it makes his job a lot easier getting promoted, of course. But it's the same way Evon doesn't want Acrose to get better than third for, the exact same reason. So Evon in third is good news for Acrose's promotion hopes, but there's a long way to go in that match, and there's even a long way to go in this one. So
yeah,
hopefully, yeah, hopefully it goes right down to the wire, because it'd be super cool to see.
yeah. Um,
Galifeu, I haven't even seen this. Okay, I think Ixawai went the wrong way up the pole.
yeah. I mean, the best odds that well, the absolute best thing that uh, Acrose can do for his chances to make sure that he wins this match.
Exactly.
He's got
Ooh,
two of the
Ixawai.
players under control as Ixawai goes into the wall once again.
Hmm.
But it's going to be a bit of a game of Acrose's pace versus Maxtrak's consistency.
Hmm.
Um,
Maxtrak has been super consistent here, although he has made a mistake. He does find himself behind Ixawai after Ixawai's crash on the start. So just the two BITM boys up in front. As realistically, Acrose will be saying to Josh, "Look, just take second place. You don't need. You know, you're
yeah,
not fighting for
you
promotion
don't
here.
need to
You can
chase
just
me.
you stay there where you are now, and relax for a second."
Yeah,
As I
exactly.
think he made a small mistake, and Acrose has opened up that gap to over
Yeah,
a second. So provided Acrose keeps it clean, which he should hopefully know too, because I feel like he's on a probably all right time here. Um, yeah, provided Acrose keeps it clean,
question
we'll
is,
see him win the turn as Josh gets a bump and XY is back
do you
after that early
reckon?
crash.
Do you reckon that Acrose has sent it this round? Try and lock down match record, or 3 tenths off
I mean, that's a
Tween's
really good
division
time.
record and 5 tenths off
Yeah,
Barbos's world record. Yeah,
pretty nice. Yeah,
that's a solid start, and
I have to say.
well, 1 second in front of the entire competition will certainly give him match record for now. He just needs to hold on to that for 3 more rounds, and
Yeah.
I think it's realistically impossible that Galifeu will be looped back to. So whoever has the match record at the end of this rotation will keep the point for sure.
Surely.
So can Acrose hold on to it?
as
Acrose had another very good
nice start.
start. He's kind of lost a little bit of a time there. Maxtrak sat in second, and Ixawai just behind. All the players within about 3 attempts.
Come on, Ixawai. Come on, Ixawai. Get back in this. We want to see a really close match here. Come on. You too, Josh. Come on. Where are you? I feel like I'm like a parent. Come on now. Do something. Come on, Ixawai. Yeah, I'd love to see Ixawai win this round here and just make Acrose lose some points because you know the way this match is going, it's going to be it's very soon within the next few rounds. But as Ixawai goes not into the wall but across the dirt and gets a bump, he needs Acrose to slide in the ending, but he won't. And Acrose is a 107.9. Maybe that's just Acrose's pace. You know,
It might be.
Only half a second. So as Josh enters last chance.
Indeed, I didn't catch that.
Oh, come on,
Unfortunate
Josh.
to land on it with the exact number of points.
Yeah.
So yeah, all eyes will be on Josh here. A player who seeded so well, honestly had a chance of seeding into Div 1, but the match performances haven't quite been where he wanted them to be.
His seeding performance was incredible, to be fair, but Acrose is nice to him here.
Yeah, he's thrown a lifeline a little bit.
He's thrown a lifeline.
Going straight into a wall.
Of course, no correlation there, just to be very, very clear. I've got lots of chance anything.
But Josh! Oh, and that will be the end of Josh's time in Division 2 here for Beacon World League.
He
basically gives up here. He's going to finish a run just in case anyone else, I guess, but that
have a close race, though, between Ixawai and Maxtrak here at the front.
We do.
Just a 10 separating them. Oh, and we cut to them, and Ixawai
clips it, yeah.
Look at this from Maxtrak, though.
Maxtrak again
doing
picks
it
up
again.
A win.
He picks up a win because he doesn't crash. He doesn't crash. Maxtrak is playing really well here. And Acrose gets himself back up to second. Look at that. So, but Maxtrak's doing really, really good here.
Yeah, this has been
what he's doing is
he's certainly been my pleasant surprise.
Yeah, we say an unfortunate goodbye to Josh.
Yeah, that is unfortunate to see.
Yeah, that's not nice to see the player go out, but now we have Maxtrak, Acrose, and Ixawai left. Ixawai on 9 points. I believe it's -9 for a last place now.
Yep, it'll be -2, -6, and -9.
God,
and a -9 that might be going the way of Acrose after an incredibly shaky start there. I forgot my
Did he wobbled there?
I don't know. It was very strange.
He didn't even get a slowdown. It just looks like
Maxtrak into the inside wall there. Uncharacteristic mistake there. But this leaves Ixawai with a pretty good looking round here. 2/10 advantage. But Acrose will be trying to close that down. I'm not sure if he'll know whether or not Maxtrak has crashed. I don't know whether he has HUD on. But if he does...
I think he's HUD off.
He's one overall HUD off. Oh, Acrose getting a beautiful little dirt line there. Actually has to lift going into the outside.
Beautiful outside hit uphill.
Indeed, and these two are still pretty much neck and neck. More speed for way of Acrose. It's going to come down to this. I think Acrose is just going to hold on. Indeed.
8.1. Great round there as Maxtrak gets the -9. So Acrose now has a 15-point lead in this match. Which kind of came from doing good times. And he came first in a couple rounds at the start of Galifeo. Had that round there where he came first, and I think the only other win was a Maxtrak win in between there when everyone crashed. As we're back around to Miata where this match started with unfortunately one less player in Josh. But yeah.
So at the end of first rotation,
this could be close.
With how with fact 1 rotation is done, we now have all the match record points assigned for now. Um,
Hmm.
I can actually, I can bring up that little graphic, can't I? While we are in warm up here.
Ruby. That is what Acrose will set his sights on.
Yeah. Well, if the
If
match gets to Ruby,
it
which is,
should,
um,
um, I think it should.
yeah.
Yo, Josh, how is everyone doing? Okay, so Idle's match admin is telling him how. Yeah, but I can tell you guys the scores. Tween in 62
Mm-hmm.
on 62 with no match points.
Oh.
Limpan on 45 with 1 match point. Evan on 48 with 2 match points. And then Beta Toast on 35. That match is really close.
So
And
currently
has
that's
stayed close for the whole thing. All these players are playing super well.
Ignore
By
by
the
my
looks of the
plugins.
scoreboard, anyway. Either everyone's playing really well or everyone's playing really badly. So, oh, update plugins. That's grave.
Yeah. I really wish. Yeah. Nice. Nice. Anyway,
And
so with the
yeah,
first two maps, being Acrose's point, he's gonna really want to make sure he can hold on to them. Uh, his
nice
time
landing
here
Ixawai.
is, I know, little RPG route round there.
By the
Uh,
way, Max, formal apologies for putting you fourth in Pick'ems. I love a Crows. I love a Crows so much. He's so, yeah, he's just so unserious sometimes.
I'll be
Could be
honest.
like he's in the middle of a really intense match that he must win with as many match points as possible to get promoted, and he's apologizing to Maxtrak for putting him fourth in Pick'ems in chat, which is yeah, that just sums up Akraz perfectly. I think if
Yeah.
anyone's watched this interview, you'll know he's very Akraz is great. I really like Akraz. He's a good guy. He's a really great guy.
Yeah.
So
I think it's with a
yeah.
lot of the like W dot players that we have in the like British community. Him and Epos are both just so chill when it comes to matches,
Yeah,
and will
so chill.
you know, they kind of sh- show how relaxed they are in random things like I think they find it very important that they don't take it too seriously, because if they take it seriously, that's when mistakes creep in. Um,
Mm.
that was not a great line there from Acrose, and
He
Ixawai
lost the
will
gear
take the
possibly,
win.
but not the match record.
Not the
Akraz
match record, but that
probably
was
content with that.
that was a kind of important round for Ixawai. He has a
Yeah,
mountain to climb.
one. Any
But
one typers?
yeah, that drops Ixawai down to 1 point. So he at least gets another round of not having to worry about that last chance. Another round to try and
Hmm.
snatch points off Maxtrak and Acrose here. Um, over over the course of Galafew and the start of Miata here, the gap between Acrose and Maxtrak has increased quite a bit, up to 18 points now.
Hmm.
I think Acrose may have got slightly more in the rhythm of this match, and
Yeah,
perhaps
maybe just
Maxtrak.
nerves.
Yeah,
Like what we saw in the first match, the very first weekend. Nerves are probably back playing a part in these matches now. You know, first match, you get those kind of new nerves
oh
out of the
yeah,
way, and then you get into the last match. You're like, wow, this now means something, because you don't know what your last match is going to mean on the first match. You know it's probably going to be important because that's how the format is set up. But yeah, as we have a really close
very
round between
close.
boys.
Like
Maxwell with
Maxtrak
so
gets
much
an
exit speed,
absolutely
but he's going to get
beautiful line
a
through there, but
horrible line.
yeah,
And
doesn't manage to
Acrose and
hold it.
Ixawai will lead us
Ixawai goes
away as
so
Ixawai.
risky on the end there. He
Whew,
just misses
Ixawai
out on
doesn't
match
take the match
records,
record. Yeah, like,
and
Ixawai's trying to be a thorn in his side now. Is what Ixawai's trying to be.
he really is.
And it goes aside. So um,
Uh,
yeah, as Ixawai goes into last chance, and the best thing possible for a Crows right now is that this match needs to get to Ruby. Ideally, this gets back around to Ruby, and you know
he
he
can try and
he
pick up a
he can
match
have
point
another
there.
chance at that match record. So he needs to lose as few points as possible, but maybe not by coming first and just letting Ixawai win rounds and letting
I
letting them do their
I
thing and
think
stay in.
I think the amount of potential risk there is probably unlikely to be worth a reward.
Well,
I mean, it depends exactly how everyone's getting on in the match
it's
with
so
Tween.
close in that match. I actually have
Is
no
it?
idea how to call that match. It's a good.
Mm.
Well, we should pop in there after this, surely. As
I don't want to risk breaking anything.
oh yeah, that's a good point. After Doc broke
Yeah,
everything and got banned. That's why Doc's
exactly.
not on the cast with us
Yeah,
this week, by the way.
he's
As
been banned.
how did Maxtrak not clip the wall there? Wow, he's gonna look to overtake Ixawai. He just Maxtrak
Yeah.
has a weird. Oh,
Oh, and XY crashes, and
goodbye
that's
Ixawai.
huge because that is finalist and he
Twice,
DNFs.
and he's
Goes into
DNFs.
wall and he DNFs, and that is goodbye XY. That was a little out of nowhere. It looked so good on this map. He'd got a
Crow
pair of first
sets the match
places.
record again.
Did he equal it?
Did he equal it? I don't know if it
He
updated
might
or
have
not, and I
done.
just didn't see it. He might have equaled it,
Either,
but
either way, that
yeah,
is the match record, so he will be holding on to that
hmm
point. And this match, which looked so close for a while between Acrose and Maxtrak, Maxtrak has not had a good run on Miata, only knocks out Ixawai because Ixawai fails the ending. And this is all Acrose is to take. There is basically a zero chance of this cycling back around to Ruby. I don't think it's actually possible anymore. And with Maxtrak
Maxtrak makes a
clipping
mistake.
twice, that is going to be -8, and last chance headed the way of Maxtrak this round, assuming that Acrose
Acrose
can
has clipped.
miss any mistakes. But as I say that, it's
It's back to being a close round
too
again.
close to call.
Yeah, as Maxtrak into the dirt needs to push here because he could really do with saving himself just that one extra round outside the last chance to give himself the best possible chance, really. As he has a bit of a weird line here, causes him to go wide here. And he clips on the wall there, so he'll be taking a not so healthy -8 for his points. As now, Maxtrak enters his last chance, and Acrose has a chance of winning this game.
Exactly. And I think Acrose, he might have missed out on the fast lap point on Ruby. But if he can get 11 points, I think he can be proud of his performance and he can say, whether I get promoted or not, I don't think there's anything better he could have done. And it's all going to be down to if Evon can match that and he can get, a win
Evon
and
currently
3
third.
or 4 match points, it's going to be an incredible performance from Evon.
They're on the same amount of points, right?
Yeah.
In the table. Yeah, so Evon's currently third with 2 match points. So he'd be picking up 4 versus Acrose's more than likely 11. So
Yeah.
Acrose could be looking at promotion here, unless Evon can really pick it up. Evon's on 17 points, but he'd need to really try and Tween is on 62 still, so it's really that match is really close at the bottom side of it. But Tween is once again just absolutely dominating, as you'd expect an ex Grand League player to dominate in Division 2 of Beacon. So it's looking good for Acrose.
It
Acrose can still get
really is.
£5. I'm
Oh,
assuming
yeah.
the £5 bet is
I think it's going to be a 107, sorry.
108 or 109.
Okay,
Sorry,
yeah, one it'll be
or
a
108.
108,
Yeah,
I think. Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, here we go.
Uh,
Last chance for
I think,
Maxtrak. Acrose on 27.
yeah, I think this is probably Maxtrak's best performance was on this map. He looked really good on Meltdown last time.
He
Perhaps
did.
not pace-wise, but just he could reach the end every time. And he wasn't
Exactly.
that far behind on pace, but I think Acrose is far more in the rhythm of the match now. And he knows he's got so many attempts to knock out Maxtrak here.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think he's got
Acrose
5 total.
So the match could go back to Ruby, is what you're telling me.
Oh, how... I think it's highly unlikely.
Yeah, that's been the buzzword of today. Highly unlikely, as we've described
Yep.
a lot of
Oh,
things as
Maxtrak
Maxtrak slides
slides
out, and
out, and that will
that'll be all she
almost
wrote,
certainly
I
be
believe.
GG. Yep.
Yeah,
It might not be over for Fat Lady Sings, but she is certainly warming up her vocal cords.
I don't
All
call it
Acrose
crowds
has to do
that.
is just
Get around the ice slide,
yep,
which he
just
does,
survive
and
that.
into the finish, and
Plenty of
GG to
speed, and he gets
Acrose.
a
And he
108.
does the 108.
He does the division record.
He does the division
A
record, and he gets his £5 off EPOS. Very important. But more importantly, he's given himself the literal second best chance of promotion.
yeah, that is absolutely the best
See
he
if we
could have
can.
gone for.
Well, we might rob Acrose from that VC because I have a funny feeling they're going to be in. Yeah, Josh has already joined BITM VC, so we
Yeah.
might rob Acrose from that
Uh,
VC. I'd have a chat to him.
do you want to hop into that VC quickly and ask whether we could steal him for a very quick chat?
I might steal Josh as well. 'Cause we're not going to forget Josh. I'll
Ah,
hop in
sure,
there quickly and
sure.
see if we can steal them.
Yeah. I just realised this is now going to show. Obviously, just chatting to himself for a bit. So we'll go on to the overall scores. We'll enjoy looking at Acrose at the top of the table, of course. A lot of the other matches are not in yet. Elsewhere in
This news, everyone.
Hmm?
We can get both of them.
We can get both of
Acrose
them.
and Josh. We can get both
Nice.
of them. So that's great news. Whew.
Good
Do you
stuff.
wanna do you
Yep.
wanna drag them?
I think yeah,
Grab the
we
power.
have to drag in Acrose first, and we'll bring in Josh in a second.
You're scrolling. I can tell you're scrolling through to try and find them.
Shush.
Every single one, like, what the
Hello,
hell?
Ah,
I've
there he is.
stolen you, Acrose.
Hey!
Well done, man. Well played.
Yeah.
You were sick.
Hello. Wait, I'm above Tween.
Good.
Oh,
Tween's
wait.
match hasn't happened yet.
Yeah,
It hasn't ended yet.
the matches haven't happened yet, but it's looking. Do you know the score, Across, in that match?
Nope.
It's looking very good for you, and by very good for you, I mean pretty amazing for you. I don't think Evon's going to pick up 12 points
Yeah. Sure.
because currently Tween is on 62, or he was on 62. I'm waiting for the scoreboard to come back up. Oh, I'm about to get the scoreboard on my phone now. But yeah, it's Evon is on 3 points, Tween is on 52, and Limpan has a match record. So
Yeah.
it's looking really good. Are you happy?
Oh,
You're
yeah.
probably
Yeah,
chuffed,
that's
are you?
good. That's good. Wait, am I on stream?
No, we can't see you. We can hear you.
Wait, is my voice on stream?
Yeah.
It should
Oh.
be.
Hey, yo!
Oh, so did you actually explain what was going on at all?
Wait, opening stream? Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
This is what we
Yeah,
get.
go.
Yeah, I'm happy to, like, join the brethren in Division 1. And, yeah, next season, I'm gonna beat Bosbez, and I'm gonna beat EPOS, Suck, UK, and I'm gonna beat Twizzy.
Giving yourself nice, easy expectations there. I see.
Yeah. What about Ender?
Who the hell's that?
Yeah. Yes. This is exactly what I wanted from it across it too.
Yep,
Quick
just
question, by the way.
complete
What was the
chatting.
£5 bet about?
What,
Was
you
that
don't know
doing a
that?
108? Was that
Yeah,
doing a
yeah, yeah.
108? Yeah,
In
okay,
week
okay.
1, EPOS said, "Oh yeah, £5 if you want to hit a match." Because like at the time, I think division record was still like 0.1 or 0.3 or something really slow. And I was like, okay. Because in practice, I could literally, I'm not gonna lie, I'm like practice regu 0.9, regu 0.0, 0.0, 0.0, 0.0. I'm a machine. But then in match on meltdown, I'm a bot. AI. Beep boop. Crash simulator.
I love you.
So yeah,
The
luckily
best
got it on the
interview
last
ever.
round.
Yeah, the last round of Div 2. And more than likely you'll be finding yourself in Div 1 next time, which is super. We're still waiting for that match to finish, but
Yeah.
it's looking good. It's obviously not over until Evon is out with not enough points to overtake you. But
Yo.
yeah, well done, man. Really well played. That was sick.
Yeah, nice one.
Thanks.
Do you wanna?
Yep, shall we drag in Josh?
we get Josh. We'll have them both in here. They'll probably it'll be funny.
Wait, Evon's on 3 points. Yeah, that's GG, bro. That's Div 1.